He served in the Vietnam War, and he doesn't always like to talk about it, but when he does, you can feel it so deeply in him. It affected him, good and bad.
Boise's Larry Head served in the Vietnam War as a Marine. He received 2 Purple Hearts. The war was controversial in America, and as you know, many of our Vietnam veterans did not get the welcome home they deserved. Larry Head was one of those young men. But his family and friends did something really special to fix that all these years later. Maggie O'Mara has this powerful story of gratitude and healing in tonight's 7's Hero.
I served 67 through 71 in the Marine Corps.
Larry Head served in Vietnam for 13 months and 28 days.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. You never lose that. There's no past Marines, just Marines.
A few weeks ago, he was thrilled to take part in the honor flight, where America's veterans are invited to share in a day of honor at our nation's memorials.
Oh, the honor flight it's wonderful. Then you're bussed into Washington, D.C., to all the war memorials, changing of the guard, and a group picture, and then other memorials. I saw ones that I had never been to and always wanted to go to. The country's changing, but I still think that there's a sense of underlying patriotism, and it doesn't matter politically what you believe. We believe in the country, and I think when you go to D.C., you see that, and that's heartwarming.
For Larry, the memories of the war are really hard to talk about. He witnessed the death of his best friend, fellow Marine Richard Gaffney, in the battlefield.
I broke down. I was almost inconsolable because he was dead. I was holding what was left of him. When he died, part of my heart died.
He was able to honor Gaffney at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in D.C.
When we were at the wall, I know what panel, I know what row he's on. There's 58,000 names there, and one of those is my friend. And to see all of those people who died in Vietnam is heart-wrenching.
The trip was bittersweet, but his homecoming was something Larry will never forget. His family and friends were there to give him the welcome home he didn't have.
Thank you. Welcome home.
But then to be greeted at the airport when we got here, got off, it's quite a feeling of community.
It was so wonderful to see his excitement and his joy of an appreciation of coming home and being a part of that.
But that's not all. There was so much more waiting for Larry. His street was lined with flags.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
All the neighbors that came out and that were willing to let us put a flag in their lawn, and the people that put it together. There was a gentleman that got all these 24 flags put together. I knew how excited he would be when he came and would see these flags honoring him and honoring our country.
Oh my gosh.
And even more friends and neighbors were waiting at his home.
Well, he deserves it, even if he doesn't think he does. And he didn't get it the first time. And so we felt it was really important for him to know how much we appreciate him.
I'm a private person, and so I don't show my emotions. And I tried to bury those after Vietnam. And to have all of these people here who are my friends come to wish me well, it just opens my heart up. And I love them for it.
Love you so much.
Thank you. The feelings of emotion. I've closed myself off for so many years, although I had dreams and I'd wake up cold sweats, all of those things that guys go through that have PTSD. But this, I think, is the best healing bond that can happen, is friends helping other friends.
Well, you're making us all cry.
Just watching him get emotional got me emotional, and I know how patriotic he is and how much he loves his country.
I believe in this country.
I think he's going to look back on this, and it is going to be one of the biggest joys in his life.
To our friends here that came, I appreciate what you've done for me. It was a source of healing. I'll cherish that.
7's hero.
Larry was also able to visit the Wall That Heals. That's the replica of the Vietnam Memorial when it came to Sensi earlier this month. He found his best friend's name once again. Another powerful moment he was able to share with his family.